It's here, boys and girls. Creality Print 6 has dropped from Creality, and along with it, a firmware update for the Creality K2 Plus. And this one is a big one. Let's have a look at some of the updates. Number 2 shows that they've optimized the chamber heating logic, and they're claiming this will improve print quality of higher temperature filaments. What is that logic? I don't know, but it's good to see that they are continuing to optimize how the heated chamber works. Improved printing without extruding detection. Added printing without extruding detection feature that will automatically pause printing upon detecting anomalies. Some of you have been reporting that your printer is claiming there's no filament and not allowing you to print. You should now be able to override that. And if your printer is clogged and the filament is not moving, but it is in the filament runout sensor, the printer will be able to detect that and stop printing. Very nice update. This is fun. Refined input shaping vibration optimization. They've now subdivided 3 independent calibration options: belt tensioning, cutter calibration, and input shaping. You now have the option to choose different segments of the input shaping process rather than running all of them all the time. Here's what the new feature looks like. You'll notice it has auto leveling, bed calibration, cutter calibration, and input shaping. When you check auto leveling, it checks and turns green. What's interesting, when you touch belt calibration, it automatically highlights cutter calibration and input shaping as well, but you can then go ahead and turn those off. Personally, I'm not sure why I would want to do that. Generally speaking, unless you are troubleshooting, I would go ahead and do them all. Number 5, smart multicolor printing feeder. This says after a problem happens during your print, when you press continue feeding, the printer will know which color was supposed to be loaded when the anomaly happened and will automatically load that correct color in order to resume printing without you having to manually tell it. Sounds like a feature that should have always been there, but it's good to see it's there now. Number 6, we needed this one. Startup time optimization. Daily startup speed has been improved with faster G-code loading. Initial startup may still take slightly longer. The K2 Plus has a very long boot, and I'm happy to see that number 6 basically takes the long way around, explaining that they've fastened the time to boot. Number 7 is a game-changing feature nobody talks about on the K2 Plus. That is the fact that the poop chute has blockage detection. This is one of the biggest problems holding back bamboo printers. As wonderful as they are, the poop chutes are prone to clogging, and the printer has no idea. When the poop chute clogs, they proceed to destroy your print. The poop chute will clog and drag poop onto your print. This could be 30 hours in to a complicated print, and the whole thing becomes garbage. The K2 Plus will detect that the poop chute is clogged. I have received some reports where the machine has detected the poop chute is clogged when it is not. Sounds like they are working on optimizing that detection process. Upgraded AI waste chute blockage detection logic, significantly reducing false alarms. Super important. Number 8, increased belt tensioning precision. Optimized the belt tensioning algorithm to improve adjustment and overall printing stability. We used to have to tension our belts ourselves. The K2 Plus tensions the belts by itself, and they've improved that process. This is super, helps cut down on artifacts and vibration and all that stuff that can cause print defects. This is fun. When you get an error code, you used to have to Google it. Maybe you'd find the result, maybe you wouldn't. Now, the error code will link to the Creality wiki and allow you to read about what that error code means. Number 10, extruder jam detection optimization. This one is interesting. So the K2 Plus can detect a jam in the extruder. However, if it's too sensitive, it can report a false jam, stopping your print when there really isn't a jam. They have adjusted the sensitivity of that detection in order to reduce the occurrence of false jam alerts. And number 11, when you write to Creality, when I write to Creality, and you say, hey, A plus B causes X, they take that to their software engineers and they try to fix that stuff. So number 11 is your typical generic bug fixes message. But it is true, they do fix a lot of small things, and it's good that they do this. And there you have it, today's K2 Plus firmware update. Looks like a great one, and you should probably go ahead and install it today. Once you have completed this installation, run a full calibration, no excuses, before printing again.